Shaking MP. Win tonight, and we got this series.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Timberwolves fans, our promotional
Game fun.
Here we go.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Now we'll look. At Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson, Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Irving in at the point guard. And good that time.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Irving against Edwards.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Inside, on the left block. Thompson outside. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Edwards. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's the machine, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from the machine. Here's Thompson. Pass to Lively. Irving drives in. It's tipped. They retain possession. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Money from the wing.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Irving passes to Lively. High post, Davis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Washington passes to Davis. A three ball. Minnesota with the rebound. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
The shot's good from Irving.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
It's stolen by Davis. He takes it in, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Good way to start this game if you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now, here is Irving. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and finished off by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 5.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Irving passes to Lively. Back to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Davis with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Randall outside. The machine passes to Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Irving. Left side, Davis. From deep. That doesn't go either for Davis. Edwards against Irving. From outside the arc. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. He's got 8.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Davis. Misses off the right eye. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to the machine. Gobert with the screen on Davis. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. And they're running. Washington passes to Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Here's the machine. And here is McDaniel. Minnesota again turning it over. Minnesota making some changes.
There's some talk out there, right? Help each other out.
Dinwiddie for 3. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Exum. Here's Prosper. No good with the triple.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's Shannon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shannon passes to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the 4. Now here's Exum. Scoreless thus far. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Shannon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks trailing. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, guys. The Machine in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He scored 21 points, and his rebounding and defense were certainly both factors. He brought a ton of energy out there. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Minnesota with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Takes it inside. Pass to Shannon. Now, Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels with the ball. The Machine passes to Shannon. They set the screen. He had a nice open look right there.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Irving for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball move.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Edwards.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 13. The three-pointer is right on target.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Irving. No good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Releases. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. Irving double team. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The Machine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is McDaniel. The Machine passes to Reed. And Dinwiddie over to help. Here's McDaniels. His three-pointer's off the mark. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. To Gafford. Now, Lively. McDaniels defending. Dallas, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Dallas. P.J. Washington comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's McDaniels. Randall passes to the Machine. And here's Edwards. He's covered by Irving. 6 to shoot. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. The 3. Dallas moving it around. No good from Irving. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Back to Reed. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Here's Washington. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Timberwolves shooting 47%, pretty solid. Edwards looking it over. Pass to the machine. And Irving comes to help. McDaniels kicks to Reed. The tray. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks shooting 43% from the field. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Davis fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Hakeem is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Lively the pass to Washington. Here's Lively. At the top of the key, Thompson. And it's the machine with the rebound. The machine's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lively's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Randall against Washington. Lively with it. 4 on the clock. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. And he's finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Average trail by 6. After Lively. Thompson surveying the floor to end the run. Minnesota with the rebound. The machine's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Edwards. And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9-4 standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Here's the machine. 9 points in the game so far. Yep, it counts.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Thompson outside. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Thompson. No good from outside.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Edwards passes to the machine. Shot from the top of the key. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
14 feet away. Minnesota with the rebound. The machine's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down.
So it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it? And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
McDaniels is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's the machine. And it's Randall in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's the machine with the rebound. The machine's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Mavericks trail by 7. Irving passes to Washington. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Washington's got the first points of the second half here for the Mavs. Edwards against Irving. Bucket Edwards shotting home the 3.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Irving passes to Washington. Edwards against Irving. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. The machine passes to Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Thompson in the corner. Outside, Davis. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. It's stolen by Davis. Over Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Davis has got 13 points.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Got a hand on it. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Good! good, another from three.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's Irving. It's deflected. Fast break, here they come. Randall passes to the machine. Out to Edwards. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Pass to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For Minnesota, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Mavericks trail by 11. Washington passes to Davis. Out to Thompson for the three. Thompson with the three.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Randle passes to the machine. Pass to Reid. Lets the three fly. Trains it from beyond the arc. Reid's got 5.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Pass to Lively. Now here's Thompson. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Randle right side. Stolen by Washington. Irving passes to Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Randle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. Irving misses. Minnesota leading by 8. Edwards kicks to Reid. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Washington back to Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from outside.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Outside, Edwards. The machine passes to Randle. Shoots over Washington. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Irving finds Thompson. High, arcing shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Alexander Walker on the wing. Capella covering. Outside for Randall. Second chance shot. And Gobert with the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the 5. McDaniels passes to Randall. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Drills it from outside.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Outside Irving. Here he goes. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. A floater. Mavericks with the rebound. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Here's the machine. Capella covering. McDaniels against Dinwiddie. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Irving looking over the floor. That 3 off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Alexander Walker passes to the machine. Randall from outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Mavericks trail by 7. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Klay Thompson is checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thanks, David. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 7. Exum kicks to Irving. Thompson outside. Cranes the three-pointer.
Klay Thompson so adept at using the pick and roll to his advantage. Takes what the defense gives him.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Alexander Walker passes to the machine. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Clint Capella. Davis is subbed in for Daniel Gafford. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Irving. Launches a 3. And it's Davis missing. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Randall no good. The Mavericks shooting in the 4th quarter down around 41%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Exum with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's just inconsistent. Consistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Pass to the machine. Randall outside. Here's the machine. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Yeah, McDaniel's really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Thompson outside. Davis surveying the floor. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Edwards has come in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Edwards. Pass to the machine. Gobert with the screen on Davis. Here's the machine. Goes to the fadeaway and pans it.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Irving kicks to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And it's the machine missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Minnesota in the lead. The machine passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here is McDaniel. To the inside. Out to Edwards. From the arc. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And the call against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Loads it up for Davis. Thompson passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
McDaniels gets to Randle. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Outside Edwards. And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied to the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Irving with the bounce pass. Thompson inside the line. And it's the machine with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's in there. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .44 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 6-point lead. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it back. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Randall. Three-pointer.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Washington outside. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And it's Davis missing. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series, and they will move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into...
Just keep making the right pass and let the game come to you.
Just 4 wins from the NBA Finals, but you're going to have to earn it.